Let's do this. So I've just started the real first part of the Bruce Trail today, leaving the southern terminus in Niagara Falls and heading up to St. Catharines today. I've got about 5 hours in front of me before I get back to my car and some warmth, or at least a warm sleeping bag.
Once upon a time fit inside my head, when all I was scared of hid underneath my bed. And oh, I'd go back to that place if I could.
I can't tell you how much time I've spent watching other people travel over the last year. I've easily given hundreds of hours of watch time to van lifers, through hikers, and perilous vehicle rescues by Matt's Off-Road Recovery. Yet at some point, I feel drawn to do more than just watch, but to participate. I'm obviously not through hiking the Bruce Trail. These segments of 10 or 20 kilometers at a time are a good start for me. I hope to one day work up to doing some longer trips, such as a Camino in Spain, but for now, it's this 22-kilometer stretch in southern Ontario near my home. It's easy for me to wish this were longer or somewhere further away or the big trip. But I'm learning to be okay with starting small, with not having to compete in my head with strangers, and with being content with the trail that's in front of me for today. So we might have a little bit of a problem today. I underestimated just how much up and down the escarpment this trail has along this section, and so I'm not making quite the speed that I was hoping for. So I may not be able to make it all the way back to where my car is parked before sundown. And I don't want to be out hiking this trail in the dark. So we'll see where we get to today. And if not, all the way to the car, then we'll just take an Uber or something the rest of the way and come back tomorrow. Alright, so I know you can't see anything. There's this last little bit of trail right on the edge of a subdivision, but there's definitely some coyotes around. I spotted one about 10 minutes ago, so I picked up a stick and I'm talking to myself a lot. It's actually not quite as bad as it seems on camera. We've got a full moon out tonight, and because it's overcast, the lights from the city are actually reflecting back down onto the trail. And so I can actually see pretty well. And if I really wanted to, I could probably keep hiking all night, but I don't want to. I'm tired, and I'm hungry, and I'm ready for a good meal.
Starting line seems so far away. Don't need extra.
Good morning. We survived. It went down to about -10 last night, but the new Sub-Zero sleeping bag did really well, and I'm still going to have to figure out how to do some better moisture control in here. I had the windows cracked open with my blackouts on, but there's still a fair amount of moisture, as you can see. And I think that's just fairly unavoidable when you're sleeping in a car. But we'll see if we can figure out something to make that work a little better. Time to get up, make some coffee and some breakfast, and then see what the day has. In the film adaptation of The Hobbit, the wizard Gandalf tells Bilbo Baggins, "The world is not in your books and maps, it's out there." One of the things I'm learning is that I'm always in need of a broader view of the world. There is so much out there that I've never seen or experienced or felt, even here, just an hour away from my house. My heart yearns for the mountains and desert roads and sandy beaches, but here, in the dead of winter, there is still a chance to explore, to discover, to expand the edges of my map. I spend so much time wanting to be somewhere else, sometime else, with something else. But I'm learning that I cannot live there. I must be here today, in the present, connecting with those that are in my life right now, enjoying what is open to me today, learning to plant where I am, even if I might not be here long. Life moves so fast, and in my eagerness to not be here, I risk missing the beauty of this moment. And so, though the current location is not the exotic or exciting adventure I'm planning for, I set myself to enjoy what's given to me today, living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, trusting that the pathway to peace is found in being present in the little joys and the beauties of today.
I hear my heartbeat, feel my wings take flight. Everything is golden underneath this sky, underneath this sky.